Hello, and welcome back to the channel. The days have come, the days have gone. That means it is time, yet again, the end of the month, the beginning of the month, it's time for a TBR video. You guys want to talk about books? Let's talk about books. You know, if we're going to talk about new books on the TBR, we got to talk about last month. Unfortunately, we do in fact have to talk about last month. I'm just going to say it could be worse. So, last month on the TBR, Love and Other Words was my rollover from June. It did get done, obviously. If that didn't get done and we were still, that'd be bad. That'd be a reading slump and a half. Let's just put it that way, right? Yeah. Happy Place did not get done. I read a lot. I just ended up reading a lot more ebooks because I traveled a lot in July. In Her Own League. Did get done though. Yeah. The Getaway Girls? Nope. Did not. The Unhoneymooners? Yes. So I did get 2 more Christina Lauren books done before the event. I'll pop a little photo right here. But it was such a fun time. So I was really glad that I was able to get the extra one done. The Final Gambit? No. I think I am just realizing that summer months mean summer romances, and there is just nothing else that I want to be reading. Not even a little bit. And that does mean, last but not least, The Night We Met. Yes, I did get this done as well. So, we technically got 4 out of 7 if you count my rollover book, which is above a 50%. But if you don't count that one, we still got 50-50. We got 3 out of 6. So, and like I said, I'm giving myself less pressure to get all of these done and just be reading what I want to be reading, because I think I read 7 books this month. I'm not reading. I'm just not necessarily picking up a physical book. And when I'm traveling, that's harder to do anyway. So, all of that is to say, we are going to pick 6 more books to put on the TBR for the month of August already. Ew, don't like the hat. But we're gonna do it anyway. 6 books onto the TBR. And this month, yes, I just got those TBR cards. But you know what? I want to go back to Stitch. I want to go back to the mug. We're gonna go back to the TBR jar for this month and pull from the trusty mug and see what we get. The fun thing is we have not done these in long enough that I don't remember any of the prompts. So they're all gonna be new prompts to me. And that's fun. Pick number 1. Okay. Same color as your shirt. My shirt is white. Ooh, that might be harder than it looks. Okay, this might be the most random selection of books that I could have ever picked, but hey, they have white covers. So let's go over them. Sparkly Everflame. I could start this. Look at all this white. But I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to, just because I really don't want to start another series. And especially with it being summer, I'm not really feeling romantic-y right now. And so I just don't think that's the move. The Future Saints. It's so white. It's so white. It might be a little bit more of an off-white than my stark white, but we're gonna call it good. Off-white. Future Saints. This is a high contender because this is this is summer. Look at the cover of this book and tell me it's not summer. And it would be something that's not a romance. I think it technically is, but it would be something that's not a romance to get on there to kind of break up some of the other romance. You know what I mean? Romance to break up romance. For the bajillionth time, we could throw on Legendary. I just need to get these read. I should put this on because I just need to get these read. And considering I'm not in a physical book right now, I'm not in the middle of a physical book, I should get this on the TBR and then I should just start it right away and just get it read. This is gorgeous. Why do I keep putting this off? Why? And a newer ad that I know nothing about, Go as a River. It's got a white cover. I don't know. I know nothing about it. Set amid the beauty and wilderness of the Colorado mountains, an unforgettable and deeply moving story of a young woman who follows her heart. I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing that one either. Okay. Do I even need to say it? You know which one I'm gonna pick. We're going with Future Saints. Sorry, Legendary. Eventually we'll get to you. Today is just not the day. Future Saints, Book of the Month pick. It gets a Book of the Month pick on my TBR I like to have every month. It's white, it's summer. Duh. Yep, that just feels like an obvious choice. Why make it harder on myself than it needs to be? You know? That's all I'm saying. Which means, time for pick number 2. An author you've never read before. Okay, I have lots of new to me authors. So I'm noticing something really fun with this stack. Let's go over them and I will kind of point it out as we go through. First, we could do Love and Other Brain Experiments by Hannah Brome. I got this in an aardvark box that was gifted to me so graciously, and it looks absolutely adorable. Looks like a little workplace academic romance. We could go with Lady Tremaine by Rachel Hochhauser. This one. That's it. This is a book of the month pick for March. It is a reimagining of Cinderella's stepmom. That could be a lot of fun. We could go into the blue. Emma Brody. Haven't read it, and everybody and their dog loves rants and raves about it, so kind of feels like a good choice to get on the TBR. We could go Total Dreamboat by Caitlin Doyle. This was I got in an Owl Crate romance subscription. I also grabbed Happy Ending by Chloe Lacey. This was a Afterlight subscription box. So if you're noticing, most of these picks, all of these picks so far, I do have 2 more we're gonna go over, are from subscription boxes, which is part of why I really love them, because it does give me books that like I may not necessarily have picked up otherwise. Now a lot of these I did still have my eye on. But like Lady Tremaine and Total Dreamboat, didn't even know they existed until I got them in a subscription box. And now I have so many new to me authors that I'm really excited to read. I mean, this book is gorgeous. If I hadn't known about it, I wouldn't have this in my hand. And that's so fun. I love that. And so this is a really fun pick because of all of my subscription boxes, is to say. But I did grab 2 others. I grabbed Erin Connor, Still Into You, little rock star romance. It sounds really fun. And I wanted something that wasn't necessarily a romance. I don't know if Lady Tremaine is. I know Into the Blue is a lot more than that, but I know that like at its foundation, I think it is still a romance. But I also picked up The Amalfi Curse by Sarah Penner. This book is also just stunning, and it's a little baby standalone that's like nautical and sunken treasure, pirates. I don't know. All I know is that it screams summer. It screams summer. So this one feels like kind of a good pick. That being said, it would be fun to throw something on from a subscription, right? We did already do, I feel like we shouldn't do Into the Blue or Lady Tremaine just because we already have a book of the month pick. And this would be such a fun time to put one of my other subscription boxes on. So Total Dreamboat is about a cruise ship, and The Unhoneymooners was also like very tropical vacations. Not necessarily a cruise ship, but this feels like it's gonna be too similar, and I'm kind of not vibing with that. Happy Ending seems to be like he's a chef, friends to lovers kind of situation, and I'm currently reading Savor It by Tara DeWitt, and that kind of feels a lot like this, so we're going to put that aside as well. I just have so many that are like different that why would we pick up the same book in the same like thing, because I don't want to like end up comparing them. Okay, we're gonna go with Love and Other Brain Experiments. This is academic rivals, but it's set over the course of a summer conference or something is what I'm getting. Yeah, yep, we're gonna do this one. It gives a little bit of summer vibes. This is from the Aardvark subscription box that they so lovely gifted to me, and this just sounds super fun. Hannah Brome, I haven't read anything by her, so let's get this on the TBR. Pick number 3. A book with a number in the title. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Quick picks for a book with a number in a title. Right off the bat, we have One Dark Window. This would be technically starting a new series, but at least that series is only a duology. That feels a little bit better. Now, I want to start another Rachel Gillig when we are so close to getting The Knave and the Moon? That is the question. Is this set in like winter? I did not fall onto Warm Summer Grass, so this does take place in the summer. Could be a good option. Six of Crows, Leigh Bardugo. Again, another thing that like, yes, technically would be starting a new series, but at least it's only a duology. So yeah, unsure, unconclusive off the first page. I don't really want to read more than that, so we don't know. I could finally read the 7 Year Slip. Nice little shorty. That sounds like a lot of fun. We know, we love 7 Year Slip. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I could get a backlog book that I really need to get to, and it is 10 Rules for Faking It. This one just looks cute. It is a radio producer. That sounds fun. Oh, this looks kind of fun. This looks kind of fun. Okay, so this is like radio producer and boss, little workplace thing. This looks like a lot of fun, and it would be a backlog book because I got this a long time ago. Let's see. The copyright on this is 2021, and it is a first edition. So it's been on the TBR for like 5 years, I guess. That feels kind of like a problem. Or I could go with a good old summer romance, the summer of second chances. Second is a number. 2 is a number. Is second a number? I feel like maybe that's cheating a little bit. But Kale Wather in the summer, it just feels right. You know, it does. But actually, no, I think I got myself really excited about 10 Rules for Faking It. This just feels like a lot of fun, and it does get a good backlog TBR, backlist TBR off the shelves, an older one. So we're gonna go with that. Number in the title, the number is 10, in case we're bad at math. I am, that's why I said it. So, okay, pick number 4. Boop, a book that has been on your TBR longer than 3 years. See, we're gonna get another backlog. How lovely for me. I love that. Okay, longer than 3 years. It is 2026. 5, 4, 3, okay. These were actually a lot easier to pick than I kind of anticipated. Like, I thought I was gonna have an overwhelming amount, and I'm glad to say that I don't. So, first pick, The Romantic Agenda by Claire Kahn. This would also be a new to me author, which is kind of fun that a lot of these books this month are fitting a lot of different prompts. Look at it, it's summer, obviously. I could get my last Sarah Dessen Lock and Key on the TBR again, I know. It's just so long, and the last 2 of hers have been kind of disappointing because I finally got to Dreamland, and that was a trip of a book, let me tell you. I should get this on the TBR. I really should. I know that. But it's so long. But also Sarah Dessen is just, it's summer. It's summer, so that feels like a good pick. Famous in a Small Town, I've had it long enough that it's starting to yellow. Let's just see. I know this is not a first edition, I don't think, or anything. Oh, it is. 2019. I don't think I'm going to pick the book that has been on the longest, because that's not the prompt. It just said 3 years plus. Nowhere Near You, Leah Thomas. I love Leah Thomas. I loved Because You'll Never Meet Me. That was a really cute YA book. So this would be a fun one. 2017. 2 years older even. And then, of course, yes, I obviously could put Legendary on it because this has been on my TBR for a while, a hot minute, a very, very, very long time. This is hard because, like, since I'm in a mood to just read and devour everything sounds so much more fun to read than it typically would. And so I just don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick. I don't know how you expect me to pick. I don't know why I do these videos because I don't know why I'm expected to pick books that I'm so excited to read them all. We're putting Legendary on. I have 3 other romances. We're putting Legendary on. Partly that'll just kind of like break things up if I get a little bit too in the romance weeds. And this has been on my TBR for far too long. So, Legendary. That is pick number 4. We have 2 more. Pick number 5. Start a new series. Love that for me. And start a new series means that I can't even like continue a series. That's a whole new one. Actually, I'm gonna make it so easy on myself. We're just gonna go with Starside. I have been wanting to read this. And the next one comes out in like November. So even though we're starting a new series, we would be keeping up with it. So like, yeah, this feels like a good pick. Yeah, yep, we're gonna make it easier ourselves. We're starting a new series, and it is Starside by Alex Hester. Okay, that one was easy. I thought that was gonna be difficult, but we made it easier on ourselves. So, last pick, here we go. A book without a person on the cover. Good. Because I don't like people on the cover of my books anyway. Okay, I tried really hard not to like overwhelm myself with picks, so we picked another 5, and a lot of these are repeats that you've seen frequently. That's just because I have been really excited to get to them and I didn't want to like completely leave them off. So the Final Gambit, I do feel like probably not this one though, just because Legendary is another kind of like same vein mystery YA kind of thing. So like probably not, but I'm excited to continue on the series, and so like it'd be nice to actually get to it, you know? We could go with another like long time backlog book and get The Girl You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes. She's the author of Me Before You. So if I want to cry, I did get that. A little cowboy romance moment with Change of Heart by Bailey Hannah. This series is now done, so I could continue on with it, knowing that I will have more to get to. That sounds nice. In Good Company by Kat Singleton. I know very little about this book other than it is a romance, because look how pink it is. You know, I know that this was probably might be a little bit spicy book, but I know really nothing about it. So, we would just be going in blind, and that sounds kind of fun. Or, last but not least, Cherry Baby by Rainbow Rowell. I always love a good Rainbow Rowell book because they have so many little Nebraska mentions on them, so that's really fun. But how are we feeling about this? I had a friend that read this and said it was really cute. So, I think it's going to be one of these 3. I do think it's going to be one of these 3. We have an older backlog book. We have like a more mystery. Nope, it's this one. It's this one. I forgot how much I love this series. It's this one. Yep, Change of Heart, Bailey Hannah. Absolutely. Okay, those are our picks. Let's go over them. First prompt was a book that is the same color of your shirt. I am wearing white, so we went with a little off-white moment. Close enough. With The Future Saints, this is a Book of the Month pick. It is by Ashley Winstead. It's summer. It's summer and I've wanted to get to it, so we got a Book of the Month pick on for that. Up next, we had an author you've never read before, and we picked up Hannah Brome, Love and Other Brain Experiments, a little academic rivals, but make it like a summer internship. Fun, yes. Book number 3 was a book with a number in a title, which was a great opportunity to get a backlog book on, and it is 10 Rules for Faking It. This is like Radio Producer, so yes, say less. So excited for that. For prompt number 4, we got a book that's been on your TBR longer than 3 years, and for like the 6th month in a row, I swear, we put Legendary on. I'm getting this read. Mark my words. If I don't do it, yell at me in the comments. Legendary. It's getting read this month. It just is. I feel like August is still a great month for summer reads, but it starts to get into a little bit of the territory where I can kind of throw in a little bit of anything. I don't necessarily want like a winter fantasy, but I can start to throw in some of the other fun things, is all I'm saying. Number 5, we had to start a new series. And that's fine because I'm picking up Starside by Alex Astor. And at least if I read this, then I'm just staying caught up with the series because I know the next one comes out. I actually think this may only be a duology. Maybe. But I think the next one comes out in like November. So I would be staying ahead of this. And that would be fun. So starting a new series, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And rounding out the TBR with a book without a person on the cover. And we did Change of Heart. The funny thing is these are the UK covers. The US editions do have somebody on the cover, do have a person on the cover, but not the UK ones because these are gorgeous. So, Change of Heart, Bailey Hannah, a little cowboy romance to round out the TBR. What a weird collection of books this month, to be honest. It feels like we're kind of all over the place, and I think it's just because I am so excited to just read anything and everything that things are getting a little sporadic, a little wild in the TBR. But there we go. Here are our 6 picks for August already. Wow. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all the little things down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far into the video, comment a horseshoe, cowboy for our good old cowboy romance, Change of Heart. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.